Have you ever had a moment so immediate that thinking hadn't caught up yet? A sunrise, a smell from childhood, or a sudden recognition that arrives before words? William James believed those raw instants are our proper starting point. He called this approach radical empiricism. Begin from experience itself. Take all that is given seriously: sensations, feelings, relations, meanings, and only afterwards carve theories and labels. For James, experience comes first. Distinctions come later. Before we split reality into inner versus outer, mind versus world, there is pure experience, the lived field from which those useful divisions are later drawn. Most philosophies start with a divide and then struggle to bridge it. James flips the order. We already inhabit a continuous field in which knowing happens. The separation into subject and object is a convenience for certain purposes, not the original fact. This matters because the way we slice experience determines what we notice and what we ignore. If I dismiss the felt tone of a room as merely subjective, or treat a number on a dashboard as purely objective without context, I risk throwing away data that could help me act wisely. Radical empiricism invites me to stay with what is given long enough to see what it does in life. By pure experience, James means the immediate, pre-labeled flow in which things and their relations arrive together. When you reach for a door handle, the reaching, the touch, and the opening form one tapestry. The relations before and after, belonging, are part of what is given, not added later by theory. By radical empiricism he means both a method and a metaphysical attitude. Refuse to discard portions of experience, especially the connections and values that some systems treat as second class. Take the whole field seriously and include the workings that link moments across time. This framework connects directly to James's psychology. In the stream of consciousness, experience flows. Attention selects part of the flow and holds it. Habit carves channels so the same patterns recur. Will is the effort of attention held long enough to act. Radical empiricism provides the ontological permission for treating these as real data. What we live flows, selections, efforts, and their consequences count as evidence. How does this help in daily life? In decisions, linger with the field before slicing it. When choosing, begin with the whole situation as it is lived, the room, the tone, your body, and the pull of each option. Ask, what pattern is already happening here, and where does it tend if I do nothing? Then add analysis and metrics. Distinctions are tools, but let them come after contact with the whole. In relationships, include the between. The mood of a conversation: trust, tension, eases data. Name it kindly. I sense we're rushing. Can we slow down? And act on it. Often the relation changes when it is acknowledged. For learning, keep the live edge of phenomena. Stay with the raw example briefly before summarizing. Look closely, restate in your own words, then generalize. This prevents memorizing labels without grasping the thing. For creativity, collect and recombine. No part of experience is wasted. Textures, lines, sounds, and fleeting feelings become material. Protect quiet, device-free minutes so unforced connections surface, and capture sparks immediately because the stream moves on quickly. For meaning, judge by fruits. James links radical empiricism to pragmatism. If a view honors the fullness of what you live and leads to clearer action, more honesty, courage, and helpfulness, it earns the right to stay. Common misunderstandings are worth clearing up. Radical empiricism is not anti-science. Instruments and logic add to experience. They do not replace it. It is not mere subjectivism. Shared relations and environments are an experience and open to joint testing. When we try X here, do we both observe Y? Nor does it claim that feelings guarantee truth. Feelings are data, not verdicts, and must be tested by their consequences in conduct. A simple James-style protocol makes this actionable. Contact the situation for 10 calm breaths, noticing sensations, sounds, urges, and pulls. Name the living pattern in one sentence. There is pressure to rush, and a tug to verify. Distinguish only after contact. List risks, resources, and options without discarding the felt whole. Act by taking the smallest next step that honors the whole field. Send one clarifying question. Check one assumption. Propose a 5-minute trial. Review by asking, what happened to the field after that step? If it eased and clarified, the step was wise. If it tightened and confused, revise and try a different small move. Everyday illustrations make the idea concrete. In a tense email, feel the urge to react. Draft a version, pause, and send a shorter, clearer message that fits the relationship you want to preserve. In a career choice, walk the workplace, talk to people, try a small trial task. Include how it feels and what it yields. Then decide with both kinds of data. In a home conflict, notice the instant when both of you get tight. Name it gently, slow the pace, and make one specific request. You are acting on the between, not only on the words. James's closing spirit is spacious and practical. Trust the fullness of what you live. Then let distinctions and small experiments refine it. Keep what bears good fruits in clarity and character. Drop what shrinks life or blinds you to real connections. Experience comes first, names and theories come after. Honor the whole, then carve wisely. That is radical empiricism, and it can reshape how you decide, relate, learn, and create, starting today.